We open up in Club Silver, where Mr. Gold's goons have mostly scattered. Everyone in there really is out now. After the firefight began, they began to run. Mr. Gold escaped out the front. We discovered that he is supposedly Jake's dad, according to a blood test. He claims to have known Clara for a long time, but you didn't get much else information out of him as to why she actually came to see him and spent 2 weeks on Argos. Ulrich is on top of a cart being pushed by Henry, who has barely recovered from a fatal injury and is practically unconscious, but not bleeding out.
Who is that again?
Jivan had his ear. Ulrich was Henry's contact who introduced you to Mr. Gold.
All right, yeah.
You hear sirens approaching from the distance as you're alone in the club.
Did I get back down there? I can't remember where we left off.
You're all together. Yeah, Sam had called for you and you came out of the vents, and that was like right where we ended.
All right, Mr. Gold is my alleged dad, so I'm just going to get the name straight again, right?
Yep.
Okay. And it was with him that Clara Morley allegedly met for a couple weeks?
Yeah.
Met with my alleged
Before
dad.
she went on to terraform. Yes, and Mr. Gold basically runs this whole planet, the whole smuggling, all Black Ops are kind of controlled by him on Argos.
All right, I got my bearings now. So, I'm really wide-eyed here, and we gotta get out of here.
Agreed.
I don't care what else he knows about my mom. I don't even believe he's my dad, but we've got to get out of here before we can't. I don't want to get stuck with that.
I feel you there, man. Mr. Gold runs this whole place. Those sirens aren't going to be good for us.
Henry, where's your ship?
Man, you know where we docked it. But
Couldn't
if we're
keep
to
up
believe,
with it.
if we're to believe Mr. Gold, then his goons are going to be all over it. Maybe let me check on it on my PR put. No, pull that out.
Jake
and,
anxiously watches over Henry's shoulder.
Go ahead and make a Comtech roll.
Can I assist?
Everybody can drop 1 stress since the situation's kind of over.
Okay, I'm still stressed as fuck.
Can I assist? I have a lot of com.
Yes.
Okay.
Does anyone have any nap relief? Let me check at Siri.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, oh no, she's at 0 nap relief too. Jeez. Well, you do know where that back alley doctor was. Would maybe assume she would have nap relief and some other medical supplies.
We need to
Does a
make a
personal-
visit to her.
Does a personal med kit carry medicine?
No. Whoa, look at that.
Let's go.
7
First roll of the
stress,
day.
8
And
dice,
it's a good one.
5.
Yeah.
Holy crap, yeah. So I think Comtech stunts are pretty much just banking, showing off. Do it quickly probably is one.
You hide your tracks.
New information.
Yeah, hide your tracks. Well, that's not really relevant.
You don't need to roll to overcome the exact same challenge in the future. Wow, you may as well use one for that, so you
Yeah, can always
automatically
just-
succeed on your put. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
good.
checking on it.
Okay. You have 3 stunts after that one.
New information, I guess. like maybe if there's like an external camera, or like a series of external cameras, like if there's a way to get to that seems like it would be easier to get to the ship, if there are people like watching it.
So,
Or if there's like a
do you
place
want-
that I could pilot it to like pick us up, basically.
let's see. You want 3 pieces of information, basically, for all 3 stunts.
Well, so there's the 4 stunts. The one is to overcome this in the future, and then one piece of information is well, the first roll I guess was just, are there dudes watching the ship? If so, additional information for one stunt would be, is there like a vector that we can get to the ship easily through the streets without potentially being noticed? And then the second stunt would be, if not, does it seem like we could make the ship take off, and is there a place that we could land it? Is that 3 different pieces of information? I don't know. I think I'm satisfied with that information, if that is okay.
I just wanted to make sure you don't want to specifically do it quickly, hide your tracks, or show off, basically.
I
You
think
want
doing
all
it
information.
quickly would be helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give you 2 pieces of information. You hear the sirens getting closer, but they don't sound right outside yet, but you can definitely hear them coming. You are able to get into your own ship systems with the PR put, and you see that there has been an electronic lock put on the ship that you would have to hack into to free it. You also see, you click on your external cameras and your internal cameras, and there are quite a few security officers nearby. It looks like there's 4 on the ship, kind of inventorying your equipment, and 2 of them trying to get into your systems, which they have not succeeded in yet, but they have just basically have like an external comms box that they've used to kind of like lock it down, but they don't have their own control over it. You see there's a handful. Let's roll a d6 plus 1. There are 6 security officers, all working for WorkGen, kind of forming a perimeter around your ship.
God, there's so many.
And your second piece of extra information would be, you're able to pull up, you have a schematic of the city that you can access, so you could fly your ship wherever you wanted, and you could try to meet it there. But you know that it's going to have those guys on the ship when it lands if you take off right now. That they might even try to shoot it out of the sky if you do so.
What was the last one? Or no, I wouldn't know what you were saying. Maybe if you share it, I guess.
Yeah, it would just be like narrating effectively all of that as well to you all.
What was the detail of the last one there about shooting us down?
That they could shoot it down, that they have like anti-aerial artillery. Oh my God, what's the word? Like at the spaceport in the docking area, there's a large gun to shoot down, ships, whatever reason they might see deemed to do so. The sirens.
Let's go. Let's get out of
Closer
here.
every second.
Let's go. Go, go, go. We'll make our plans somewhere else safe. If we get caught, we are dead.
Yeah, I think I agree. Trying to look at what the sensor decoys that we have on the ship now do. That might be.
That helps them keep. It makes it difficult for them to target us.
Yeah. So that would be helpful for getting the hell out. So we got to get on the ship first, though. So.
I think those are only useful once we're out in space. I don't know about ground.
Also radar signatures to confuse weapons.
I think they need anti-gravity to work. I don't know. It's your game, though. Sorry, I'm not trying to...
Yeah, I think those are intended for, like, in space. They create those sensors readings, basically.
But if we're in orbit, they'll work. Depends on the range of their guns. But what is around us? We need to get out of here. What is the journey path? This was like a dead end into a place, so we have to go out somewhere. If I remember right.
There appears to only be the one entrance to the nightclub, which takes you back into the streets of East Argos.
I start running towards it. And, come on!
Do we still have that nuke we gotta drag around with us too?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, it is sitting there in a cart.
Oh my god, this is a comedy film right now. We need the Benny Hill theme song while we're frantically pushing this cart of a nuke and avoiding cops right now.
And we got a half-dead dude laying in the cart with it, pushing his seemingly drunk self around.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I'm pretty sure it's the same cart that Henry put old Rick on. You're taking it with you anyway.
Yeah, he's sort of draped over top of it. Yeah, we're not getting rid of the nuke. No, God.
I've run to the exit, looking about left and right to see if I can detect any sirens.
It's late at night, so there's not a lot of activity, but you do see flaring, colorful lights further down the street, kind of reflecting off the buildings, and the sound as if it's getting closer. You don't see any of Mr. Gold's goons or him around. There's just kind of normal townsfolk, some street.
And can I see a way to dash off with not be seen with a cart?
It would end up being a group mobility using whoever has the lowest mobility with help.
But do I see a pathway is what I'm asking actually.
Yeah, you could definitely pick a way to go, depending on where you're. So the only place you actually know, the only location you know in East Argos would be Components RS, which is Rick's shop. So you would know how to get back there, and you would know how to get to the spaceport. Basically, you could pick whichever direction.
Let's just get out of the view. Let's go.
Yeah, let's head back to old Rick's place.
Yeah.
And we can hold up there while we make a plan.
Let the heat cool down a little bit.
Group mobility. So what is that? Everyone rolls, and whoever rolls the lowest is the roll we all get. Or no?
It's
successes.
whoever has the lowest has to roll.
Oh.
I have 3.
Sounds like it's Sam then. Oh no, Sam, you have 6 though. You have between your agility and mobility. You're pretty high.
Oh yeah, agility's 3. Mobility itself though is 3.
Henry's also 6, so it actually looks like Siri is the lowest with 4. I'll roll with a +3 modifier because you're all helping.
Ooh.
A success. Out of stress. Get cover. Did you reduce her stress?
Begin
by
quickly
the way?
moving. What'd you say? Oh, I need to take her down 1, don't I?
It doesn't affect this roll, but just in the future.
Right. No, thank you. I totally forgot. Yeah. Do it. I gotta do Jeevan too.
I need to.
Okay. Begin quickly moving back through the streets, essentially the way you came, and towards Old Rick's shop, and you make it without being spot. You grab a hiding spot, and you see multiple security vehicles, all with the WortGen logo plastered on the side, heading right up to the club entrance. Escape not a moment too soon. Rick into Components RS. Lock the door behind you. And he's just barely conscious at this point. But he does have 1 HP.
Jake is watching the door. Like hiding down, peeking out a window. And then ducking back down again.
I forget. Can we do
Rick.
medical aid on ourselves?
Yeah.
Okay.
You might have
Well,
a,
I'm down. To,
there might be a negative. Or maybe it's a negative only if you're broken.
yeah, because I got a personal med kit and I'm down to 1 health, so try to help myself if I can.
I'm looking it up right now. It's cool.
You actually only use medical kits when you're broken. The only other way to
Okay.
heal is by staying
Oh, yeah,
somewhere
of course,
safe
you're
for
right.
time.
Ah,
And so you're in a safe place. So a turn goes by, and everyone drops to stress and gains 1 HP. So it's been about 10 minutes. Henry, this is old Rick. Henry, can't leave me
Yeah,
here.
Rick?
He'll kill me.
No, man, you're coming with us. We just got to figure out a way to get off of this damn rock. They're on our ship
He like,
right now.
grabs you by the collar. Tunnels. Tunnel. The sewer.
All right, that's a great start, man. You know how to get in there?
Struggling to breathe.
Here, take a sip of this. And I give him some of the Pizza One whiskey.
Oh, nice. What does it do?
I don't know, it's whiskey. Calms him down a little bit, maybe. I think it does calm down some stress, but that was more for flavor than mechanic.
I could have sworn you
Minus
said
2
pizza
stress.
whiskey.
It's called Pizza One whiskey.
It's a 1.
It's
Minus
pizza
2
flavored
stress,
whiskey.
and then minus 1 agility and 1 wit.
oh, that sounds disgusting.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Pizza
they
1
come
is
up
just
some.
like a massive corporation.
All right.
It's not actual pizza flavored whiskey.
I wouldn't be surprised. Some of the stupid flavors of moonshine they make around here. I mean, pizza?
Stupid
Okay.
How much time do you want to spend here in terms of 10-minute segments? Each 10 minutes drops a stress and gains a health.
I need.
I'd say no more than 30. I mean, get us at least a decent amount of health, but we don't want to hang around too much. And imagine Mr. Gold's probably gonna collect some more goons and come looking for us and probably start here.
Well, I think he didn't know where old Rick lived. Because he wanted to kill old Rick before.
True.
He said, he did say, like, I've been looking for you. So, yeah, you.
I feel okay here. But, yeah, like, we don't want to leave the dudes on the ship for too long to, like,
That too.
break through the security eventually.
I don't think you were, I didn't give you time to put any of the weapons on, Jolene, did I?
I think I did. I've got the orbital mines and the tactical nuke on there, but we've taken the tactical nuke
Oh,
off.
that's it.
And then the sensor decoys. I think that was all that we could get off of the other ship.
I would let you use the orbital mine, even if not in. It's like, you would know that using an orbital mine where your ship is now would cause a massive damage to the whole docking like ring of the, or not, I guess it's not a station, but the whole section of the space station of docking. There would probably be a chance it would hurt your own ship, but it would also give you an opportunity to fly it out of there if you wanted to use one of them for it.
Could
We need
we
a roll for how many you have.
use the risk of one detonating, like make the PA on this ship's like announce that it's going to self-destruct in a certain amount of time when it's really not going to, and just like time our entry onto the ship with when it's supposedly quote unquote self-destructing. Basically try and scare off the goons from the ship to give us enough time to get onto the ship.
I think you would have to actually initiate your own self-destruct mode to do that, and try to get to it before it actually self-destructs, maybe. Just hacking into your ship, though, is gonna be... Well, actually, they're just preventing... they're just inhibiting flight control, so you could still set the self-destruct remotely.
I could do that for you, Henry.
Yeah, I think we could do that with the PR put. It might be something that we try and do like when we're positioned in the tunnels. Like ready to spring into action, I guess.
So you use the PR put initially, and you could tell they have an inhibitor on your propulsion, that they're trying to hack into your system. Go ahead and roll a 1d4. You estimate you have 3 hours before they figure out how to like take over your ship completely.
All right, so we got a little bit of time to sit here and rest and recover some health, but we don't want to dilly-dally too long. Rick, where are those tunnels? How do we get into those tunnels?
Behind the shop. Behind the shop. He's kind of like covering a little bit here too. Everyone can drop another stress and gain another health. Just has minus stamina for a while, so he's a little out of it, but says
All right. Will that get us
get in
close?
really easily.
Will that get us close to where?
But he goes
Owen
down
is?
there. The sewage connects the entire city. I don't know what we'll find down there, but who
Sewer rats.
could get to docking, the space dock.
Is this the back over here? Is there a door out the back of your shop?
Yeah. This over here, kid, and he
I run
it takes
over
you all
to it.
into his back room, which is his like little sleeping area. He starts grabbing up some stuff. Pulls out a shotgun from under the bed. Grabs 2 med kits. Grabs a handful of nap relief. Say 1d6 nap relief.
4.
He'll give each of you a nap relief.
Even me?
Good. Yep, he'll give 1 to you too, the 3 of you, and then he'll keep 2 for himself.
Okay, I'm just
1
gonna
for
put
himself, I mean.
that in my inventory.
Thank you.
No problem, kid. If you really are Mr. Gold's son, then we gotta get you the hell off this planet. We'll stop at nothing to get you back.
And I'll stop at nothing to stay away from him. And is there windows in this door or back wall?
No, his whole shop's like completely sealed.
Are we ready?
Wait, did we all get the napper leave?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
All
But
got one napper leave each.
okay, cool.
Um,
Just want to make sure I heard it right.
if we hang around for 20 more minutes, I'll be full on health. And down a couple more stress, which would be nice.
Yeah, I'm still down 2 health as well. But we gotta get them guys out of your ship.
So 20 more minutes goes by,
Okay.
and then there's a pounding at the door. Open up. This is Work Gen Security.
Front door? Back door?
Front door.
That's our cue, guys. And I run to the back door.
Yeah. let's
Actually, I
get outta
stood by it anyway. How are we getting the nuke down in the sewers? And I open the
We'll
back
have to
door.
leave it behind.
Well, I guess our only option is someone's gonna have to carry it.
Jake's opened the back
I
door.
wonder if it even has its own item.
It won't be carryable, I'm pretty sure.
I imagine it's kind of
It's
large.
ship-sized.
Yeah.
I mean, it fits in a shopping cart.
Yeah. But it's like, imagine having to wrap your whole arm, both your arms, like all the way around it.
Oh, imagine it's more like a, what's the American equivalent? A Lowe's, like, platform sort of cart. Like when you're getting lumber.
Yeah. I was picturing kind of one of those, like a 4-wheel big push cart.
Yeah, I was thinking the more grocery shopping cart that you see homeless people wheeling around. I thought that would have been a little less conspicuous going down these alleys with a drunk dude hanging in on top of it.
No, yeah, I think it's more like kind of what Andy's saying, like a lumber cart. So, I mean, it's a pretty industrial town, so it doesn't really, it didn't look out of place. But imagine the nuke is the size of the grocery cart, basically. So you need a cart bigger than that to lug it around in. We could leave it here and come back and pick it up once we get to your ship.
We have to go. Now. And I step out and I'm looking for the tunnel entrance.
Yeah, I mean, hell, let's just leave this thing.
Doubt it would fit through the tunnel opening. We're gonna have to leave it.
Let's get the hell out of here. Leave the damn nuke.
Step out in the alley, and just a few meters away, like maybe 5 or 10 meters at most, you see a group of Mr. Gold's punks kind of knocking on doors, grabbing up people, asking questions. I'm going to roll an observation real quick. Why are they so small? So let's do, who has the lowest? Henry, what's your stealth and agility? You and Saul were both at 6, weren't you?
stealth. And
My agility is 5. Mobility is 6. Yeah.
agility is 3. Mobility is 3.
Wouldn't have any stress, my bad. So 2. Yeah, I'll let either one of you can roll mobility against their 2 observation.
I'll do it.
Whichever one of you, whichever one you think is kind
Can
of
I-
leading the way.
Can I help?
Yeah, so you'll get a +2.
Okay. Oof.
Darn. There they are! It's them!
Wait, can she push?
Spot you. They start rushing towards you. Well, she was defending, so she can't push.
Okay, cool. Cheese it!
Time to go. Let's get this cover off this.
So you're basically at medium range from them. They're rushing towards you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take it. I was kind of in the front. Somebody behind me can try to get the cover off the.
I'm already on it. I'm already on that.
Okay. Well, then I'ma take out my rifle and try to shoot one of them.
You're going to push.
Yeah, sure. Well, that was terrible. So I'm gonna obviously shooting at the one that's closest to us. Ooh, that was a big old finger. Huh.
Okay. No armor, it looks like. So you hit him for 2. Kind of stumbles. Coming. Anybody else want to take one action before combat tracker? You have the entrance to the. You're like open. You could rush in if you wanted. Like drop down into the sewers even.
Can you
Gets
change my initiative to 6, please? Because I got my fast reflexes. I just rolled a second insider.
No, I gotta do some initiatives. Take the character.
You want low numbers though, so.
Oh, I
leave it at
do?
you.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I thought. Oh, no one
It's
else
one
has
of the few that's
rolled.
up.
Oh, I thought that would put me at the bottom.
Yeah.
Is there
Never mind.
anybody else in the alley?
Yes, there are some people just kind of strung out, late night crowd. They're drunk or doing drugs right in front of you.
Yeah.
I will pull out my bottle of Never Sleep pills and look at some of the strung out people and be like, "Hey, you want these for free? Here, go have them," and throw them past the gold goons. Just
All
try and
these
cause
like
a little
drug
tech
addict.
chaos.
I picture you like opening up the bottle and just like spraying them. So they start like rushing around trying
Yeah,
to
yeah.
pick up the pills. So we'll say it creates gosh, what's the phrase in the game? The terrain is difficult, basically. Means for them to move through it, they have to make a mobility just to get through the kind of crowd of people. Okay, Jeevan and Atsiri rush over to Jake. What did you do, Jake?
How is this hole? I mean, how is it open? hydraulic? Is
It's,
it?
you'll have to make a heavy machinery to open it.
Okay.
Jeevan and Atsiri give you 2 help dice.
You have 2 what?
2 help dice from them.
Okay. Got 1. Opened it up. No bonuses.
So it's this kind of like really large, looks like a sliding electronic door essentially that's going into the floor, into like the alley floor itself. So you are able to open it up, it slides. And you see a ladder, a staircase going down.
I head down instantly. If I'm allowed an action.
Yep. And then we go into combat tracker. So you're first. So what do you do now? You get down. You see it's actually like 10 meters down. It would take you. Well, it's essentially long range. I guess it'd be longer. 10 meters would be 1 zone. So you could get to the bottom of 1 action and then still have another action.
Yeah, my second action is to turn on my flashlight.
Perfect.
And
Okay.
look in all
Jeevan
directions
follows.
and get my pistol out. No, I can't do both of those. But the
Yeah, do
light is first.
one or the other.
Light is first.
Okay, you see a long tunnel. It's a huge maintenance shaft, and it smells terrible. This goon closes the gap.
It smells
Like
like
all of
Sam's
them, actually.
feet down here.
I heard that, kid.
Get down here.
Henry. All of the goons moved into range.
Can I slip down the hole?
1 action to enter a door, and then 1 action to move a zone if you want.
Yeah. If there's anything I can do to help Jeevan or old Rick, or I guess anybody else who's up there, but Jeevan because he's my buddy, and old Rick because I got him into all this shit, especially, I think Henry would do that.
So instead of a free move action, you could make a mobility, and if you get stunts, you can bring old Rick with you safely. Jeevan is already at the bottom of the ladder.
Gotcha. Okay,
With-
I
with
will.
Jake.
Yeah, I will do that.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. Yuri does the same. Then Sam. Everyone, you're the only one up there left, actually.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna jump in the hole and close the door.
So you'll have to make
Or
a
the-
mobility because you're at engaged range with a few of them, actually.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
no. You see, they're all just wielding. Well, one of them tries to strike you with a knife. Really, I can't. I'm gonna end the combat tracker for a moment. No. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's marked as inactive. I didn't realize.
Stress don't go up. Oh, I wrote. Yeah, it does need to be a tick.
How do I put it inactive?
Hmm?
I swear I was doing that. Okay.
Damn.
So close. One of them has like large metal pipe. Misses.
You ducked.
And then one of them is holding like what is it? A sledgehammer.
Oh, it
Oh
smashes
god,
your
a
foot.
sledgehammer hits you. You have any armor?
No.
No.
Do you have the
Okay,
talent
so you
resolute? What's it called? Resilient.
No.
Nope.
I got nerves of steel and long haul and tack mule. Shit.
The
So
long
I got
haul was
2
your
points of
thing.
damage from that guy
Yeah.
with the knife. 2 for this sledgehammer. Fuck, I'm down to 1 again. Shit.
Okay. Wow, they almost broke you up there.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. But you make it to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So that was was that the fast action or the slow action to go enter a door?
That was a fast action.
Fast
Then you
action. Okay.
back
So
to
I
the
want to
bottom.
close the hatch.
Oh, sure. Okay, so slow action, heavy machinery.
Okay.
You're messing with the
Do it
best right
quickly.
there.
Yeah, we're gonna do that quickly. And would break it permanently so they can't reopen
Oh.
it.
Great idea. Can't
My other idea was take out my torch and weld it closed.
You just saved our lives.
Yeah, that was actually worked out great.
I think there's an experience point in
second.
there at the end of this for that one. Extraordinary action.
Oh, there it is.
When Sam gets to the bottom of the stairs, I turn to face her and my flashlight hits her. I see her a little bit bloody from a sledgehammer hit. You look like shit.
I feel like shit. And
Well-
apparently I have stinky feet too.
Well, someone had to tell you. But we have to go now. Come on.
Yeah.
Can you walk?
I'll manage.
Which way do we go? Rick,
Well-
wake up. Which way?
I guess. I mean, it'd probably be this way. I ain't never been down here.
Well, what's the direction of the airfield?
I don't know. It's just like a big maze down here. We'll have to find a terminal.
Brilliant.
Now,
Jake's flashing his torch around.
let someone roll survival. Try and what seems to be the best likely direction towards the port.
I only meant to roll a 1. It's just the first one. That wasn't a push, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, the basic idea.
Well,
Start moving.
our back is here, and the port was west. Then we go this way. I think.
Oh,
And I move on.
might as well go with it. We have no other.
Yeah, let's get.
So you move on for a little while, and gain a health, lose a stress. Nothing seems to be going on.
Other
You
than
feel
stench.
safer. Yeah. Right. Everyone make a stamina roll.
Get me rolling more stress again.
You can't fail at least though, with only 2.
Oh, I don't
You
have
can
a
give us
token.
a Nick. Oh, here, let me pull a token out for you.
I got it.
Cool. So I'll pull everyone's out.
Keeping it together.
As you move along, so it's dim light with a flashlight. Does anyone else have a flashlight, or is Jake the only one?
I think I have one. Yeah, I got a high beam flashlight.
Okay. As you're moving through the tunnel system, you catch figure very briefly in your flashlight up ahead, but it darts around the corner, kind of right as you see it. It looked to have been person, but wearing very tattered, like a tattered cloak, basically.
All right. Just in case it becomes relevant, just to remind you that I have the watchful talent. +2 mod for observation to detect the sneak.
Okay. Perfect. So the two of you, because you have flashlights, you see this person, and for just a brief moment before they run off.
I Jesus, did you see that? I draw my pistol.
Yeah, I saw something. We're not alone down here, but I guess that ain't surprising in a place like this.
Yeah, but it looked like a person. Is that what you saw?
It's what I think I saw. So I make sure my rifle's at the ready.
Okay. Rick. It's like, I can't imagine anybody living down here. I know things are bad on Argos, but I actually more worried about running into smugglers or, well, some kind of. I've heard stories of big rats down here. I never knew if it was just a metaphor or not. Ugh, he's so huge, his token. Come to a fork in the road where you saw the figure, and it's still just pitch black in both directions. Your flashlights only go so far before they just fade into the darkness. Still no terminal of really any electronic of any kind. There's kind of a humming sound coming from inside the walls. And it's very metallic, like the walls. You feel like you're almost in some sort of forgotten compound underground.
I move on.
You could make another survivor roll, or
Yeah, definitely.
any other ideas you might have. Oh,
Did we all do the survival, or was it
going to
just
put.
We did last time.
okay?
You could, if you want to roll, you can.
I'll go to work.
I don't know which way to go. What is that
Pass
sound?
that one. So I passed the survival.
So did Henry. So you two together and maybe kind of figure your basic, how far you've gone from when you went down and the direction you were trying to go. So you turn and continue on. When you hear a scream from up ahead, far off in the distance, just echoing,
I pause. Look of
everyone
fear in my
gains a
face.
stress.
What was that
Roll
sound?
stress.
Rick, what the hell was that, man?
I don't know. I don't know what that could have been.
I don't like the idea of going towards any screaming. We got enough problems of our own, but if there are people down here, maybe they know how to get around better since we haven't found a terminal yet. Shit, I hate this.
But is that the direction we need to go? We have no choice.
Yeah.
Is there a terminal? Has anyone seen a terminal at all? Would there be one down here? He looks at Rick.
Well, I mean, I know maintenance crews come down here. I imagine there'd be terminals.
Would they be like by doors, like entrances?
Maybe.
Right. Let's keep heading in the direction that we think, but let's keep our eye open for a terminal. Then maybe we can find the pathway. I'll hack in.
Yeah.
Continue on. Let's see how many minutes it's been. It's been an hour and a half.
Wow.
So you have about an hour and a half left before they gain control of Henry's ship.
Can we recover
move
some
along.
health in that time?
That's how long it's taken to get right to this moment.
Huh.
So I would say your stress stays the same, but everyone could be at full health at this point.
Yeah, I'd imagine we're still stressed from we're in a sewer being chased.
Yeah, you don't really feel in a safe enough place, but you're healing over time. You come to an open area. It starts to open up more from just being kind of a claustrophobic tunnel. And you see you're in this large room, and there's this blinding light at the other end of the room. You don't see anyone else around, but there is a small computer station kind of in the middle of the room off to the side. Again, like attached to a wall, basically, halfway through.
I dart off toward it, but I want to sneak. To be quiet.
Okay.
I see him darting off, so I'm gonna start scanning the area to kind of like cover him if somebody pops up in there. That doesn't look friendly.
Yeah, I'll have my pulse rifle ready doing
Wow.
Overwatch, I guess.
Not one success. That's with my talent, too. I'm pushing.
Wow.
Wow.
4 successes. Make
There
up
we
for
go.
it.
And,
So, everyone, you can see these. It looks like this area hasn't been used in a long time.
Unicorn, I want to use one of those to allow me to move a little bit quicker, maybe. And then 2, I want to bank, if that's alright.
Okay, sounds good.
puts me 21 in my bank. Oh my god.
I was just thinking, I was like, wait, you should have had a shit ton banked already.
Yeah, I decided not to use them. But yeah, alright. And then I want to
Jake.
hack. Or if I don't need to hack,
You
just
approach the
operate.
computer. Approach the computer, and the keys and the monitor have these streaks of blood on them, and you gain a stress. And then you see that the computer is powered off.
Damn it. I look back at Sam. It's off! Where's the power go? You make machines work. Where's the power go?
Alright, so I start looking around, looking for some place to get power to divert it. What? Roll an observation? Or what?
Let's roll survival, actually.
Okay.
I do want you to roll observation, though, because you were actively kind of watching out. Jake ran off to the computer itself, but if you're following him slowly.
Okay.
I will. Wow, you're rolling so good today. Doesn't seem like anybody's around, but you see blood dripping like scaffolding nearby. It looks fresh. You gain a stress.
Great.
And you
Okay.
find a power source. You can roll a heavy machinery to try and get the computer hooked up to it.
Okay, and then I get a +1 on that because of my maintenance jack.
Meanwhile, I'm scanning left and right, up and down, everywhere while she's doing this.
Oh, only one out of all that? Damn.
Also watching
push.
anxiously.
Nah. One's enough to get it done.
Your mic was really quiet, Henry. What did you say?
I'm also pulse rifle out, watching, like scanning around, maybe like holding my flashlight, with one hand under the barrel of the gun, trying to look for movement.
As far as you can tell, you're all kind of on edge, but nothing. You're looking up, down, all around, and not seeing anything or anyone. You do hear kind of the trickling sound of water. Sam, when you hook the computer up and get the power source working, the computer boots up like normal, and then you start to hear the whirring of like a really large fan, like picture like a massive ceiling fan, and it's coming from deeper in, kind of where the light source is, and this fan sound starts to pick up speed.
Jake, work your magic quickly. That fan's gonna sure draw attention.
Does my system diagnostic apply in this case, or is it just a matter of operation and not hacking?
You could use the Siegson here.
Alright. Don't think it automatically. Hold on. I don't have
If
my
you have it
electro-
active, it will.
Okay, I need to deactivate my electronic tools because that's not relevant. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I actually should have let you use those to help Sam, but she got it either way.
Too late now. Alright.
Wow. Again, no successes. Are you going to push?
Yes, I am.
Oh, Jake.
Come my god, no successes.
I don't know.
Wow.
There's nothing on here. Where do we go,
That's true.
Sam?
Let's see. Let me take a look. I'm on.
A panic dice and it's success. It's right there!
Actually,
Scream it.
sorry, I had my mic off. I'm gonna cancel that, Sam.
Okay.
What we actually need to do is Jake needs to get help technically, so anyone who could help can roll 1 dice, and we see
Okay.
if that hits it or not.
Yeah, I can help, so I'll roll 1.
Yep, I can also help.
Well, shit.
Yeah, rolled 5.
Okay, let's see if Jeevan. Nobody. So you log in easily enough, and it's just this admin user, and you find that everything has just been erased. All the files, there's all this data that looks like it should be there, but it's all gone.
I kicked the shit out of the table. Useless piece of shit.
I pack up my Seegson. We gotta run then. We gotta figure it out just with our eyes. Or find another terminal somewhere.
There's only one direction to go for the moment still, towards the light and the sound of the fan. So you move on. And then you come to a split with 3 different directions. You hear voices down the left tunnel. You can't quite make out what they're saying, and it just seems to be having some sort of conversation. You just hear muffled voices kind of echoing a little. And the sound of the fan is very strong straight ahead. It appears to be like another large room that you could go into. But you can't see anything still, you just hear the fan.
So 3 directions. One of them goes into another room. Where do the other 2 go?
The other 2 just appear to be more corridor, and from one of them you hear voices.
Okay, not that way.
Yeah, let's avoid people at the moment.
Do any of us have
See-
any idea which way we should go? We'll get
I don't know,
lost
like-
down here.
Yeah. Maybe this room's got another terminal we can try.
Jake heads for it.
Slow down, Jake.
Kind of following behind, helping old Rick stumble through here.
You enter into another large room that is fully lit, and the fan takes up this huge portion of the ceiling above you. And there are working Joes. Let's see. There are many 4 working Joes in this room, appearing to do just kind of general maintenance. And closest one walks up to you as you enter into the room. Huge. Authorized personnel are only allowed in this access zone. Please provide us with your identification.
I reach out and pull out my Clara Morley badge. Here you go.
It looks at it. It runs a scan on it, on the barcode on it. Says its eyes go red, actually, as it does this. Wayland Yutani operative detected. Aggressive protocols enacted.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
And
What'd I do?
We're gonna go into a combat. It just drops the card onto the ground, and then suddenly all three of them, their eyes turn red, and they turn towards you.
3. Now there's 4. How many are there?
Well, there were 4 total. The other 3
Oh,
weren't talking to you.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I thought that would work. Oh, and here I am stressed out. There's me emptying my magazine.
All right. Combat tracker is up.
Wow, I am definitely rolling my other D10 to see if I can improve that.
And
I rolled a 7. Give me a 7 instead of 10. It's not much better.
right. The first one. Well, go ahead and position yourself where you want to be, kind of on the map, like who's in the lead.
Well, I guess I would have been up front. Which one of these 4 was the one I talked to? I would have been in
So
front of
this
that
one
one.
would be right next to you, and then the other 3 would be spread out more.
I'm there kind of next to Jake because he's rushing off, and I'm like, slow down.
yeah, I'm helping old Rick, so I'm kind of close to the back.
That makes sense. I'll have at Jeevan probably would be with you, kind of helping old Rick, and I'll have at Ziri with Sam. And it closes the zone. It's into engaged range with Sam and at Ziri, but it takes both its actions to do that. Second one, oh, it's standing right next to Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it doesn't have
An attack protocol. They left that programming out.
Mm.
Thanks. That's
Roll
cool.
my
Thanks, Unicorn.
It doesn't show what I actually got, huh? How annoying. Okay, one sec. 6. It tries to grab you with both of its arms, like almost wrap you in a bear hug.
I want to use
So
my
I'm gonna
dodge
make the-
ability.
Okay, let's attack first and see how that goes. Oh, it's probably gonna go pretty well. Okay, so yeah, now you can try to dodge that. You need 2 successes.
Hold on, just checking my abilities. Okay, and... Okay. I roll mobility instead of close combat.
Ooh. Panic, probably fine with nerves of steel. Yep. And it barely make it. You just. You can tell us how you dodge out of him as he tries to. That was a grapple attack, basically.
Yeah, being that I'm smaller than him, I just ducked down a little bit farther and he grasped air above my head. And I used manage to kind of duck back a bit, if I can. If you allow that. If not, I've just ducked down.
Well, you'd probably still be at engaged range with it, though.
Okay.
Actually,
That's alright.
'cause you got the same number of. If you had an extra one, I would have let you use a stunt, basically. Siri is going to shoot at the one that's trying to get Jake from short range. So she'll aim also. Get a +2.
Oh.
To make a power roll. Oh, darn.
Oof.
It's down to 2 power her gun, and I have to push. Shit.
Oh man.
Stress just shot up a lot. Let's
We
see
had
what
to push
happens.
the power supply rule?
No, I had to push the attack. Oh, why did it push? It pushed power supply. That's hysterical.
Weird.
How did?
I got no idea, but
It's gonna do it again, I bet. Oh, that's super interesting. So I'm actually just going to remove 1 stress and roll it again because there were no successes. I forgot to aim, of course, so I'm gonna add 2 more base dice. One success. 4 damage. Armor piercing. Okay.
Does white fluid come out?
Yeah, this gun too, like, it charges. Oh, that's right. You have to aim to use this gun. I just remembered. And it's like a whole ordeal where it charges up and makes this powering up sound and then shoots out this incredibly intense beam of energy. So you kind of she blows a hole right through his torso. It gets sprayed with white goo. And then seems unfazed for the most part. Has no reaction to this happening. And then it is Sam's turn. There's one at engaged range with you. There's one nearby where Jake is, and then there's 2 at medium range.
I guess I gotta go for the one that's engaged range then, don't I?
What you're gonna attack with, I guess.
Um,
What you think should do. See that Atsiri is shooting at the one by Jake. That's the one she shot at.
okay, I thought for some reason we had to shoot at the ones and engaged with us. Well, I'll try to take out the one by Jake as well, using my pulse rifle. So I'm gonna
Short
aim.
range. It's 2.
Yeah, so aim and shoot. So it's a +2.
You going to push, and what do you want to do with your stunts if not?
No, I'm not gonna push. 1 for extra damage and 1 to push it back away from Jake.
Oh. Did forget to roll armor against that Siri. And then 1 for Sam. What's your base damage? Is 2. Basically negates the 1 from your bonus. And then takes 2 damage and gets pushed back. Okay. 1 second. It is now at short range from Jake. And then it is also still alive. And then it is Henry's turn.
Okay, is there one close to... There's
2 at medium range from you.
Yeah. I'll shoot whichever one looks more hurt. At medium range. So what's the... Is there no modifier at medium range?
Medium is -1.
Okay. So if I aim, does that bring me to a +1?
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't do that.
You're going to push.
Yeah.
Empty another mag.
Okay. So my magazine is empty now.
That's what always happens to me.
Yep. But I do have 3 hits.
Takes
Unicorn.
damage to. What do you want to do with your stunts? You have 2 stunts.
I think I'm just trying to lay in as much damage as I can.
So 4 damage total. Oh. Okay, doesn't matter. No protection. Oh, did roll power. Oh, you're using your personal pulse rifle. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, so I am completely empty now.
Oh, did your gun run out of charge?
Which, the plasma thing?
Yeah.
We gave that to... Didn't we
Oh,
give that to old Rick?
yeah, you did.
So if he grabbed that on the way out, that would be lovely, but...
Actually, it would have been with the nuke, so you can take it back. I forgot about that. It had been part of the bargain, so it had been put in the
Yeah.
cart.
Mm,
You would have definitely just had it accounted for if you wanted to take it back.
yeah. Why do I have 2?
Where's that power at, I wonder? Or 1. Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
So I'm going to say that Rick was holding on to that one, and on my next turn, so I'm not encumbered, I'll trade. I'll say, hey, hold my pulse rifle, and take that one from him.
That's a good idea. Okay.
So is that 4 damage total?
I believe
Whichever
so, yes.
one looked the most injured.
Neither of them look injured at all until you started shooting. But you got one
shit,
of them
okay.
pretty good with your pulse rifle.
Wait, what about the one that got shot, like, with the other,
I was the one standing over Jake.
Yeah.
This one.
And okay, so those are further away than medium distance. Okay,
That one's at like long range from you, so you would have had a
Okay.
negative air modifier.
And a few
That's
people in the pathway between you and...
fair enough. Yeah.
You hit Rick and Sam.
Let me mark his HP real quick. Then the other one moves into short and then into engage range. Actually, you just shot at them, didn't it? Let's see. It's going to move into short range, and then for its slow action, it will... it reaches down kind of where it has a utility belt and pulls off something from the utility belt and hurls it towards you. Wow, really?
We kick it away.
Really
Who does
funny.
he throw it
Drop
to?
into the
Throws
water.
like it doesn't land near you. I think if it fails, it bounces into an adjacent zone. I forget the grenade rules exactly.
I'm
You
pretty
see
sure.
it kind of land in between all of you, though,
I'll double
and
check.
it starts smoking. You can't really tell what the smoke actually is. You can probably smell it a little bit, but it's not really affecting you. And it smells really terrible and powerful and pungent. Your eyes are watering a little bit, but you don't feel affected by it. And then it's Jake's turn.
I'm gonna kneel down, take aim, and shoot the one in front of me with my Rexum RXM FM5 EVA pistol. And I'm probably gonna panic and empty my magazine. Just the normal
You
thing
do.
that I
You do every time.
I do.
Oh,
So
wow.
now is an exception, and I blow this piece of
Woo!
shit away. All of that
It
is
has
into
1
damage.
HP, so let's see how its armor.
Can
does.
I auto
Maybe
fire?
roll
Just take
for
out
it.
3 of them? Boom, 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 and then
It's high noon.
still ain't big enough for
You-
the 3 of us. 4 of us.
Blow its
5
head
of us.
clean off. I wonder if this will do Android crit. Nice. Yeah. You kill that thing.
I look at
And
Sam and
You still
nod.
have
1.
you still have a fast action, don't you? Or did you aim?
I aimed.
Okay. I would say that is a lot of dice. Alrighty. That's an XP point. Jeevan. What is Jeevan using? Pulse rifle. He will aim and fire at the one just through the tear gaps. One. I'm gonna push because he's only got 1 stress.
Woo, look at that.
4 successes on that. Damn. Okay, so 2. I'm gonna have him push it back to the zones, putting it at extreme range or long range. It's 2 damage. Oh, after all armor actually. Then it'll be Rick's turn. Rick. Shotgun. Not aiming. Wait. Oh. I forgot. One second. Rick aims, fires, misses, and then runs behind Henry to hide. Android's turn. Throws a tear gas. This one will aim, getting a +2 modifier. Throws it too far. Lands behind you. Kind of cutting off your path, though, a little. This android is then engaged. It will pull out its stun baton and swing at Sam. Ooh. Sam, make a stamina roll. Alright, so you, well, I guess roll your stress first, but I don't think you can fail. Atsiri is the only one within short range of you, so Atsiri will gain a stress. You take 1 damage and gain 1 stress from getting hit, though.
Damn.
Series turn. Same thing. Turns and shoots at the one not next to you two. Same. I'm gonna just re-roll that correctly. I only got a panic on the first one. That's funny. Oh shit. Okay. Or supply. Won't push. All damage. 4, 5, 6 damage. And this is the one Henry had shot already as well. So roll armor and takes 5 damage. It dies. Sam's turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna aim and fire at this one closest to me. This one. Is it still a
Is that
+2 for aiming?
engaged? Yeah, but because you're at engaged, it's -3. It'd be a +1 to aim, or a -1 to aim.
Ooh, I still hit it though. We're gonna do some extra damage. Wait, no, scratch that. I'm gonna push it back.
Okay. And base damage 2. Alright, I got all armor. Henry's turn.
I will trade out my pulse rifle for the plasma rifle.
It's just a fast action to draw it.
Okay, and then well, the plasma I can't I have to aim to be able to use it, so I guess can I aim to get ready to shoot next turn?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. So
This one move had been pushed back to long, so it will go into medium, and then it will throw a tear gas at a -1 from medium. Nothing. Jake's turn.
I take aim at the one there with my Rexon. And I'll probably get a panic this one. It's bound to happen. And it doesn't.
Ooh,
Wow. Wow.
You gotta push.
No, I'm not. I'm going to risk that one. That's a decent enough roll. I'm going to put that all into damage. So, 3 points, and that's all armor piercing.
Armor piercing. Wait, I'm gonna re-roll that because I forgot the right code. Piercing. Wow, I still got one.
2 points of damage then.
Damage. All right. Still standing. Even. Move into medium range. Even fire. Not aim, but there. And then misses all of them. Oof. Let's push it. Why not? There we go. 4 damage. All damage. Armor piercing. And he kills it. For fun. Head dislocation. That's funny.
It's like ash. Its head.
Ulrich
It's hanging by a little
stays and cowers.
wires.
Exactly. It'll move in and and attack with its stun baton again. Nothing. Siri. She's in engaged range, so I'll have her close combat. That figures. Atsiri grapples the android. Does 1 damage to it. I guess technically the riot vest still can protect it. Okay. Sam.
Okay, well, he's back in engaged range, so I'm gonna aim and fire at this guy again. -1.
Nice.
And I'm gonna push it back again.
Armor piercing. Oh my gosh. It like it like kind of moves backwards as you're shooting at it, but you see that you're not really penetrating it. It's wearing a riot vest. And then it's Henry's turn. You're at long range from it.
Let's see. With a plasma rifle aimed. So what is my modifier?
Well, aiming
is
gets you a
-2.
+2.
Aim is +2. You're at flat roll. It's well lit in here.
Nice.
I will not push.
Armor piercing. Oh, and don't forget to roll your power supply on it.
Gotcha. Where do I roll power supply again? Is it just the power?
The item itself has a power rating. You click that number in the inventory.
Got it.
You kill this thing. Blow its legs off. And combat over. It appears to just be a large maintenance area that you find yourself in, but there is a larger. So the previous computer was just like a single standing monitor, basically. This has a small array computer system. There, even. So you could try again, Jake. But this one will be harder to hack into. You find that it is actually encrypted. You'll have a -2 trying to get into it.
It'll be a straight
I'm
roll. And
gonna give him assistance.
Yeah, can I help?
I don't have any banks. Okay. Is that 2 points of help?
+2. Yep.
All right. Here we go.
2.
Can I bank?
There
No,
you
no,
go.
no, no, no. I have quickly and
Oh my
hide
God,
tracks.
Ken. Your ad hoc list is hilarious.
Oh, my banks.
Yeah. Has +21 for later stealth roll, +4 for later skate trick, survival, difficult terrain, ventilation escape, voucher for Pharmax never sleep, out of successes, Madame Zarsky owes you a favor. That's awesome. How did you get your encumbrance to
I
that
can only
number?
see the
That's
banks. Oh wait, no, sorry, never mind. Sorry. So I'm just clever with my encumbrance, so I got a lot of stuff in a footlocker back on the ship. Well, not tons. I don't
You are,
know.
what are you, 0.051 from being over encumbered?
That's right.
That's so funny. Okay, so you're gonna do it quietly and hide your tracks.
Yep.
Or quickly, I mean.
Yep. Quickly and hide my tracks.
Okay, so you tell us what piece of information you're trying to find then with your
The
success.
a highlighted path that I could pipe. Do I have a PDAT? I thought I did. Guess I don't. Right. Well, I
don't
want to
think
find
anyone's had a PDAT.
I want to find a path that is the straightest and quickest path towards the space station, and safest. Like if there's anything on the on a map that indicates a security checkpoint, I don't know why there'd be one in the sewer, but anything at all that looks a little bit weird, I want to find an alternative route.
So let's do it. I'm gonna make 2 time rolls. D100 again. No. Gosh, why is it doing that? Perfect. Okay, so you see one path that will get you there in about an hour, and one that will get you there in 20 minutes. But it has a warning attached to it, just on the map. But there's no detail.
How much time do we have to get there, Henry?
That's a great question, too. Let's find out.
I think we're at an hour and a half still.
Yeah.
Well, that was before. I was like, I'm going to do one more time roll to see how long it's been. It's only been about 30 minutes, so you have about an hour before they...
So we could take the longer, safe route. If we don't
It's
get
pushing
slowed
it awful
down.
close.
Yeah.
You basically be getting... So, if you take the long route, you risk them having control of your ship before you get there.
We have to go the shortest route. It's a risk.
As much as I don't like it, but yeah, you're right.
They lock you out. We're screwed. Let's go now. Now. And I've packed up my seats and I've tried to remember the route that I see, which maybe that fits in with my abilities.
I think you just would be able to...
I don't have
I
any
mean, basically
Tom's
all of
equipped
y'all look...
in my list, but would anything Tom would have had that I would have picked up, would any of that have been useful in this situation? Did he have a PDAT or something?
Let me make Tom visible owner by everybody.
Yeah, because I can't remember. I know I picked up his stuff.
Everyone
Right.
should be able to click on Tom's picture already and see what he's got. Doesn't look like he had any. He had...
Electronic tools and a tape recorder.
and a long data disk. Long data disk maybe, but yeah, without a PDAT, you don't have a way to, you don't have a computer to carry around with you essentially. Oh, the data disk actually, that's in Jake's remote control car. I just remembered.
Yep, it is.
So, yeah, he wouldn't really have anything. But you're all look at the map that Jake finds, and you basically can see the 2 routes, and you would be able to figure it out.
Get a Sharpie and draw it on your arm.
Right. Guess let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break at that. A
Sounds
decent
good.
holding point. It's been about 2 hours, a little less.
Yep.
Alright.
The funeral is about to begin, sir. is about to begin, sir. The funeral is about to begin, sir. The funeral is about to begin, sir. funeral is about to begin. Sarah. The funeral is about to begin. Sarah. The funeral is about to begin. Sarah. funeral is about to begin, sir. The funeral is about to begin, sir. The funeral is about to begin, sir.
You are packed up, moving quickly towards the airstrip,
Yep.
taking the short route, which had a warning. You weren't sure why. Doesn't take you long to get there. In theory, it was only 26 minutes to get to the airstrip this way. And... oh, what the heck? You come to sealed door that has a painting on it that says property of Wertgen, do not enter. And then there's a radiation symbol. And there's also a pad next to the door, which is sealed and has no handle even.
I think we found what the warning was all about.
Perfect.
We have no idea what's on the other side of this door, and it could harm us. Damn it. Wait, I can send my car in. It's got a camera on it. I can see what's in there. And I start digging it out of my backpack. And I power it up. But we gotta get the door open. I want to inspect the door. The pad.
It's a very high-tech pad. You know that it'd be a -3 modifier to be able to hack into it.
Have we lost any stress, by the way, on our journey to here?
Yeah, everyone can come down to 1 stress.
What about our health?
Too bad.
Health would have regained also.
Okie dokie.
Sam, have you ever seen a pad like this? Henry?
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen one quite like that.
Do you guys have any ideas on how to open it? I'm getting my seats and device out. Anything I should know?
No idea. My method would be brute force. Let's cut it open.
You could probably use your electronic tools also for this thing. Kind of like delicately opening it up, you know, and hooking up your Siegson in kind of technical, very
Okay.
precise
I
ways.
was also trying to
I'll give
roleplay
you an
like
extra.
getting a die of help from these two. Instead of it being a
Yeah,
game
I'll
mechanic.
definitely help you out.
Just try
Yeah.
not to have a game mechanic discussion.
I don't know, but I'll give you a hand.
So -3.
Doing it the right way seems better than brute force to start.
+1. Single success.
Close. You going to push?
No.
Door slides open, and you are all hit with this immediate wave of nausea. Everyone gains a radiation level,
Damn it.
Oh,
and you find yourself looking into this completely flooded. Even as you open the door, like a bunch of water starts pouring out past you, and you're walking about thigh deep in it. It's actually like it kind of goes down a little. And so when you opened it, the excess flows out past you. And it's just this long corridor of basically thigh and waist deep water.
I refrain from putting my car down on the ground.
I thought you might. You like grab it really quick as the water pours out. So the way radiation works is whenever you gain a radiation point, you roll a number of dice equal to that number, your accumulated number. For every success, you take 1 point of damage. So everybody gains 1 radiation point, makes 1 d6 roll.
It did it automatically for us.
Oh, it did.
We all
Right.
passed.
That's interesting.
As soon as you add a point, it does it.
Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. Better.
But we have no idea we're feeling radiation.
Right, but you just feel nauseous, almost like kind of queasy. Air does have kind of a certain rot smell to it. So what do you do? Move forward?
Well, we ain't got time to go back.
Run!
We gotta go.
I'm
Yeah.
running.
Move as fast as we can.
Based on the time, it took you 5 minutes or so to get here, so you know you have 20 minutes of walking through this water. And as you're about to like move in, you hear behind you a voice says, "Wait, don't." You see this guy.
Who the hell are you?
I point my rifle at him. Don't ask anything
no,
since
please.
Jake did that.
He like holds his hand in the air. "Please, no. Don't go in there. You need to shut that door. They're coming out. They'll come out."
Who?
Who's they?
Creatures. Quickly, and he like kind of goes and he starts like trying to work the pad, but you can tell he like has no idea what he's doing. "We must close it."
I go to close it. I have a little bit of a fear of those creatures. I imagine them, they're the creatures we've ran into before. Whether they are or not.
Well, we
As you go ahead.
And I just say,
saying, Sam?
whether they all or not, I close it.
no. I was starting to say that well, there may be creatures in there, but we have to get to the landing pad fast, and this is the shortest way. We have less than an hour to get to our ship. So unless you can show us another short route, we got to go through there.
Sam, there's creatures. It's worse than
You're
getting
at
locked out of the
Syria.
ship.
There's something in the water.
I'm closing the door.
Make a mobility roll. Let's see how fast. See if it's fast enough. See these glowing yellow eyes stick out of the water, and a 12-foot long form begins to emerge.
I'm doing my double push.
Ooh. Oh. Barely had it. Oops. Jake is frantically trying to get the door closed. You see this creature quickly moving towards you. Similar to an earth alligator, except it's 12 feet long and has all these spikes on it and glowing yellow eyes. And right as it emerges from the water and begins to like lurch through the entryway, Jake gets the door closed.
Say later, Gator.
Oh, don't tell me y'all afraid of a gator. Come on, that's good eating right there.
Some tell me that one's gone a little bad.
The guy, the man says, I wouldn't eat that thing. They're completely irradiated. That whole zone is irradiated. WorkGen is doing some kind of experiments in there. Few of the rats have gotten out.
Great. We're never gonna make it to the ship on time. I'll pack up my car.
Damn it.
I'm gonna kick the wall. Well, we gotta go around then. We'll have to come up with a plan B on the way.
Yeah, let's just kick it into high gear. And... I mean, shit, or we could risk it and try and run around these things. That thing looked kind of scary, though.
We'll be able to hack back into your ship. We can do it, Henry. You know your ship, and I'm pretty good. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah.
And I'm going to head out towards the long way around.
Yeah, you know it'll take you a little over an hour now because you're backtracking.
Yep.
Everybody just follow Jake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I could show you a faster way.
Why didn't you say so?
Guy.
Yeah, I asked you that already.
Yeah.
I don't know who you were. I thought. Well, and I won't do it for free. What can you offer me?
You like whiskey?
I got a candy bar and some coffee.
I can get any of that on my own.
Med kit?
A lighter.
He kind of pulls off his hood and you see he's like middle-aged, pretty grizzled. He's obviously been down here a while. Take me with you. Get me off of this planet.
Jake looks at Henry, raises his eyebrows.
Where are you trying to go?
I'd love to get home. Thetis.
Well, I think we got no choice, guys. If we're gonna get to the ship quickly.
Yeah, just come on.
He leads you back the way you came, and way you would have. It starts to go the way you would have gone on your own, and then after about 20 minutes, goes down a side path and pulls a grate off the wall. This way. He motions for you to get in and waits.
Jake jumps in.
I'll
Well,
try
I'm
and-
gonna follow in behind Jake. I'm not letting him go in there on his own.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go like last or second to last or something. So just be weary of this guy.
He's standing there by the gate with you and says, "Quickly, with your friends. I'm right behind you. I must seal it behind us."
Well, you're gonna be on the inside when you seal it, so let's go together, and I can help you move the grate back over.
There's no room, and if you look in, you can see that it's a little claustrophobic. Your elbows only. So
All right.
he
Well,
holds up this like little.
I'll give me the thing you're gonna use to seal it. You go first, and I'll hold up the rear in case somebody comes up and tries to attack us from behind. You don't want to be in the back.
Kind of nervously looks around. No, I need to go last.
Buddy, there ain't
Only
no
I
reason.
Can, I, you
there
don't
ain't
know how
no
to use
reason.
this key.
Show me the key.
He holds up this like kind of thick piece of wire that's been twisted around in on itself. It has like a loop in it. He clutches it kind of like as if he doesn't trust you and holds it close to his chest and he says, "Oh, I'm the only one who can use the key."
All right, well, you give me the key. I'll go in first, and then I'll hand it back to you once you're in to close the door.
No! And he takes a step back. He reaches into his cloak. He looks really nervous and scared of you.
Are you trying to
Scared
get
of
off this
something.
planet or not?
His demeanor kind of changes when you say that, and he says, "You're the ones who will never get off this planet." And then he pulls out a Wrexham and goes to fire at you.
Is everybody trying to kill us?
Have any armor on?
Yes, I have a riot vest.
Oh yeah.
I think theoretically I have a plastisteel. I don't think that I actually have this plastisteel riot shield. I think that was something I got when we were doing that escort mission or
When you
whatever.
did the job, yeah.
Yeah.
You would have probably it'd probably be on your ship, but he did give it to you to keep.
Yeah, but I do think I am wearing the armor, the riot vest.
And roll armor pierce. So right click on it, click armor piercing. I made you too big.
I am trying to right click on it, but nothing's happening.
You actually right click on the word armor on the front, top of your
Oh.
character sheet.
It's weird. It should work though, shouldn't it?
It works for
It
me.
doesn't.
So my armor should be 4 on that sheet then, right?
Yeah, do you have
Yeah.
it equipped?
Won't let you edit
Um,
it, will it? Yeah,
it's
it
in-
totally has it equipped. Oh no, it is
Oh, it's listed as okay.
technically under inactive.
Okay.
There we go. I fixed
Oh,
it.
you
Okay.
can right click it on. I didn't know you could do that on the item itself.
Okay, you take 2 damage and gain a stress. Everyone else, you hear these gunshots from behind you. And then we'll do an initiative tracker, but Henry, you get to go first. Why don't you go ahead and take your action? I just rolled for you. Sorry.
I guess I'll pull up the plasma rifle, aim it, and shoot at the dude. Man, that was a mistake.
Oh, you pulled a second token in.
Oh, sorry. Didn't see that part of the screen.
Yeah.
What's the modifier for being this close?
You're at short range, so 0. Aiming, well, you had to draw it and shoot it, so no aim.
Well, I have to aim if I'm going to shoot it.
Oh, that's right.
Damn. I'm rolling a die.
You can always, like, rush him and try to hit him with the gun as a close combat attack.
You
Can I do
change-
that and then aim afterwards? I guess it's
Yes,
not.
you actually can't even do that because you had to, like, pull the gun out for a fast action. So you only have one fast action or a slow action.
Okay.
And he's not at engaged with you anymore.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go before him in the regular initiative, anyways. So I'm just gonna pull an aim at him real slow and steady, and say, "Boy, you made a big mistake."
Okay, yeah, perfect. Now,
Can you change my initiative to 4, please?
oh, you rolled a 10 again. Crazy.
Yeah, not.
A talent has come in so handy for you. My
It
gosh.
has twice today.
Okay, Henry, go ahead and take your shot.
So that's with +2 from the aim.
Nice.
There you go.
And just damage. Trying to cut this guy in half with the thing.
It almost like disintegrates half of his body as you shoot it with him, and he just screams in agony for a brief moment before just collapsing. Instant death.
Damn, that's one powerful gun, Henry.
Wow.
I saw that on the hollow vids.
I'm gonna pick up his gun thing, or not gun thing, his key, if I can.
And I'm gonna be like, what the fuck was all that about?
He was trying to lead us into this grate and then close us in there.
I imagine as y'all are like coming out of the grate, you know, this all happened really quickly. You didn't get too far in. You were in the lead, so you hear something skittering in the grate moving towards you. You hear a chattering and a chittering. You
Run!
then see a pair of glowing eyes in the darkness, and if you turn your flashlight to it, you see this.
It's gonna be rats. It is.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's rats! Run!
And it's as big as you are.
Rodents of unusual size.
Inconceivable. I'm running.
Yeah, get him out.
You slam the gate closed as the rat gets very close. You can see that there is a weird kind of latch. And Henry, you could try to put the key in it with a heavy machinery roll.
Okay.
Are you going to push?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
Well, it turns out he was telling some kind of truth. You can tell it works on the gate somehow, but you cannot figure out how. And then the creature bursts through it and joins the initiative.
Well, I rolled a 3. Let's see if I can do better.
Another 3. It's funny.
Did I? Can't see it. Oh, yes, there it is. Well, I stay at 3, which is not bad. Second.
But Siri pulls out her magnum, aims, and fires. Oh, you're in a new dark area, so it's going to be -1 to your attacks from the light source. Oh. All damage, hits it for 3.
It's my turn. I'm going to pull out my slingshot, and I can't take aim and pull it out at the same time, so it's just a straight shot.
Reliable. Ooh, nice.
Just put into damage, so 2 points.
Or shot 10. Oh shit, I forgot to roll its armor. You see, even when that Siri's shooting at it, it has this, apparently this like really tough hide. It gets like, it's kind of like moving in closer towards you all. You can see it's got all this fur, but patches of fur are also like falling off. And it has almost this like armored armadillo armor under the fur that you can see.
What the hell were they doing here?
You hit it a little, do a little damage. Bam. It's your turn, Sam.
Okay, so I'm gonna aim and fire at the rat. Two. Aiming.
Ow. Holy
All
shit.
damage.
You're gonna push?
No.
It's
No.
piercing, I believe. So 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. You tear this thing to shreds. And then you begin to hear more hissing and chittering coming from inside of the vent that you were just in.
Did we get it shut and locked?
No. It was it's wide open and you couldn't figure out how to lock it.
Was it because Henry failed the roll, or?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I give it a try?
Yeah, you could. He didn't get a
Okay.
panic, I think, did he? Just outright failed.
Yeah, no, I just
Okay.
failed miserably. I can tell you what didn't work.
Was that heavy machinery?
Actually, nothing about that situation's really changed, so you can give him a help dice. You can roll a single dice.
Okay.
Just forgot to do that on the earlier one. Ooh,
Ah,
it looked like you
shit.
had it. Do one more because he pushed it. Do the exact same thing.
Okay. And I always got a cutting torch. I'll weld it closed.
Jake's looking. Damn it.
Okay, if you want to use the welding torch, then that would be a new heavy machinery roll. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to weld it closed. Since we can't figure out how keys work.
All right.
Oh, I got
Get
one.
it. Right as you finish, 2 more of these rats appear and start clawing and trying to break through the gate. Hissing at you. And then you hear voices from further down, wind voices getting louder. They're almost like kind of yelling, and you feel like they're moving towards you quickly.
Shit.
Guess our
Time to go,
gunfire's
guys.
attracted friends. All right, let's move, move, move.
Lead the way, Jake. You're the one that saw the map.
This way. Follow
Let's
me.
go.
Yep. Come on, Rick.
Double time it. Let's go.
Let's do another mobility from Henry or Sam. Or didn't go last time, I guess. Because I think you're the same level.
Me this time. Okay.
Ooh.
Together.
Bank 3.
Y'all move very
Yeah.
quickly back the long way to get through the sewer system. You can tell you're being followed, and short glances you get of your pursuers, they look like more sewer denizens, similar to the other one who tried to trap you. There's obviously some sort of community of them that live down here, and they are actively stalking you, but you, with all those, you are very easily keeping a distance from them. And you finally make your way. It takes a while, and you get through to a room similar to the one you originally came down, and it has a ladder going up to a porthole in the ceiling.
Let's get the hell out of here. I'd rather be on the surface than down in here in this maze. So I'm gonna start climbing the ladder and go open the hatch.
Okay. It's a heavy machinery roll to open it.
I'll help.
Oh, well.
Oh, you got the successes anyways.
We're gonna do this quickly.
Okay. Perfect. Successfully you get it open. It slides back with a whoosh sound, and you climb up, and you appear to be in some sort of basement storage unit. Shining your flashlight around. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Alright, so I'll look back down the hole. Come on, hurry up, get up here.
Yep. You can get on up there.
I look around
Last
one last
person.
time and then climb out.
Last person's in, I'm gonna shut the hatch and lock it if I can.
Another heavy machinery roll for it.
Okay.
Ooh, we're gonna push.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll
I'm
push
helping.
Oh, well.
Let me see if my first roll is a 6. Nope.
2 threes. Okay.
I got
3
4
stunts, though.
successes. Yeah, so, is that gonna be for closing it and locking it, or? So.
Well, you could do the break it permanently thing again if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I
If
was
you
gonna
wanted
say. I'm
to
gonna close
lock
it, break it permanently so they can't open it. Do it quickly, and I'll save 1.
Plus 1 to heavy machinery opening doors. I want to write that in your ad hoc.
Yeah, plus 1 for heavy machinery machine to open or close a door.
Okay. You're all safely in some kind of storage room, which you assume is in the docking bay building.
I'm gonna open the door, but I'm gonna be crouched down and only open it a little bit if I can.
You're looking into a lit hallway, And walking away from you are two Wirt-Gen security officers in their black and orange jumpsuits, carrying pulse rifles.
Security guys, it's that company. They're armed with rifles.
How many you see?
2. They're walking away from us though, but I don't know which way to go. Ask Rick if he knows.
Rick, you know where
I
to
ain't
go?
never been in this building, kid. Only landing and flying off, which I done a whole one time when I got here.
The direction
Oh,
that they.
best
Also
bet
probably
is-
know.
Oh, sorry, I'll shut up so others can talk.
What are you saying, Saul?
I was gonna say we should probably go the opposite way where they came from, not towards them. To start with, anyway.
Is there any indication of, like, are they going around a corner? Is it a room?
They're
Crossroads?
about to turn a corner. Yeah.
And then the opposite direction?
A long hallway with a lot of doors and ends in another double door.
I want to sneak up behind them and after they go around the corner and have a peek to see where they're going.
Okay, give me a mobility +2.
I'll give you mobility +3 with my stealth talent.
So much dice.
I
So
maxed out my agility was already maxed out, but I maxed out my skill. Jesus, my bank. I'm gonna bank 2 of them.
So you peek around the corner as they turn, and it appears to go deeper in the compound. There's more doors, a long hallway. They're all like normal doors. The two guys go in through one and disappear. There's another curve at the end of the hallway again.
I run back and okay, basically I don't know where the hell we are or how to get out of here. There's just corridors with doors and those guys went in once, so we were safe at the moment, but is this even the starport?
Look around. Does it look familiar?
No, just like you didn't really. We're only in that main waiting area of the starport, and so this looks like if you were there, you would be like underground.
Can I use my like PR click to kind of GPS?
What did you do
like-
for your stunts in the beginning? Did you do it so you don't have to overcome it again? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yep.
So you flip on the PR put, and you see that they have gained full access to your ship. That your logs are being accessed, your flight record is being accessed. It appears to be being transmitted to some location off-site.
Can I shut it down?
Your Comtech -3.
Hmm.
Let me double check something. Okay, now. Ooh.
Wow.
Want to push to try and get more successes for them to have trouble getting back in. With one success, you basically stalled them for, turn or two, maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Hell yeah.
So now you actually have it encrypted. 3 success encryption. And they're locked out.
Excellent. With all of that, does that give us any? Is there any information about our relative position to the ship?
I feel like you could use its system to like locate your own PDT. And so you would be able to see that you are nearby the ship. You are at the spaceport. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, we're here. We just gotta find
You
a
look
way.
in the external cameras again, you see that Mr. Gold and a bunch of his thugs are also right outside your ship, and he's like bossing people around.
Y'all, we might have to drop one of those orbital mines.
That doesn't sound very good. Guessing we got company?
Yeah, Gold's there with a bunch of his thugs.
Fuck.
Where at our ship? At your ship?
Yeah, the ship. Yeah.
Damn it! If only we hadn't taken the short.
No, there was no way for us to know, man. Can't dwell on that now.
What's the pathway like from here to there? What did you see?
Well, I don't know exactly how to get there. Just I know we're close. We're in the building, and there's a bunch of assholes around.
Well, I think we can make a distraction to get them away.
Just to help give a bit of a clearer picture too. So your ship is parked outside of like the spaceport main building. It's just where all the ships park, and then I don't know if you remember, you were like escorted into the building. And so you were maybe, kilometer away from the ship, between the ship and the building. And you know that the orbital gun is like on top of the building.
Can we go? How big is that orbital gun? And can it aim at people around a ship? Or does it
Yeah, I
only
think
aim up?
you could shoot it. No, it would have full like 360 capacity.
Okay. Maybe the move is to go up there and either disable or hijack the gun, or use it to cause a big old distraction to then get on the ship.
That sounds like a great idea.
Oh, we got nothing better to work with at the moment.
How's a gun like that operated? Is it a computer control or do you manually operate them? And have you served in the military? Well,
Yeah, I mean,
They would
Ed might
probably
have no.
Siri might say, it's probably a combination of the two. I'm sure there's a manual override on those sorts of things, though.
Well, I might be able to hack, but I'm not sure if I'm big enough to aim it.
It's technically a railgun, so probably need Jake to turn it on, or give us control over it at least, and then one of us the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Should we sneak up and get physically near it, maybe, to like distract the people who might be able to hit the manual override?
That sounds like a good idea. How do we get up to it?
That is the question, ain't it, kid?
I assume we go up some stairs. That's a place to start.
Gotta be an elevator in this thing.
Well, I say let's go down the hall in the opposite way those guards came from. Well, I'm gonna go peek down there and see what's past them double doors anyway.
All right. Imagine y'all kind of form like a back-to-back little circle of everybody. Maybe have Rick and Jake in the middle. Doesn't seem to be anyone else around as you move into the hallway, quickly moving towards the double doors. There is a large pad, but they are unlocked, and you're able to just easily push the button to open them. There's no window, but it is labeled service bay.
Service bay. I think this will get us up to the roof, or at least be a access.
We can check it out. There might be something else that we could use to serve as a distraction in there.
Okay. So I'm gonna push through the door.
Rick says, "Don't you think there might be people in there, though? Got guards everywhere in this place."
It's not exactly like we got a whole lot of options around here. We gotta get to the ship.
If they see all of us standing here, though, they'll know something's up, that we're not supposed to be in here. They may just start shooting. Why don't y'all go back and hide, and I'll go in here and pretend I work here for a minute, and no one will ask any questions if I just act confident. Let's get a look inside.
Jake goes and does what he says. Be careful.
And I guess it's one of us moving around better than all of us.
Quite a few of you.
Let's see. I know I have a radio that we could give him. Did Tom have one? But at least we got a radio to keep in contact. Anybody else got a radio that we could give them to keep in touch?
I do not.
I have a
So
radio
you've already
unit.
had one.
Oh yeah, Tom had a handheld radio unit.
If you have one, Tom has an additional one.
Yeah, I have a handheld radio unit, so I'm gonna dig in Tom's bag of stuff and hand it off to him. Here, so
Then
we
move
can keep in
on, so-
touch.
Okay, I just put all his whole inventory.
Oh gosh,
Here.
now I got a whole
You can
bunch of
move what you don't
flashlights.
want in-
No, I've
Count
got
two
more
radio?
than. Well, he had a flashlight too, so that popped up two.
Radio didn't, though. Right.
Yeah, his radio didn't go over.
There we go. That time it worked.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna put mine in active. Alright, so I've got the other radio and I hand it off to him. At least keep the line open so we can listen to what's going on.
Nods his head in agreement, turns it on, and sticks it in his overalls. Kind of flexes his robotic power hand a little bit. He'll pass you his shotgun too. He says, "I probably shouldn't walk around with this. I look suspicious."
Yeah.
That might. Oh no, you're a pack mule. You can hold so much shit.
Yeah, pack mule.
Okay. Goes inside after y'all are a little out of sight, or if you just like go in the nearest door, kind of back where you came, watching him. It slides open, and inside you see a large bay, and there's a couple of smaller ships in there. You see an ATV drive by with 4 Wirt Gen security officers on it. There's 2 of them right by the door, and as soon as it opens, you hear over the radio like, "Who the hell are you?" And you watch them grab Rick and pull him inside. While he like holds his hands up innocently. You hear, and then the door shuts behind him. Whoa! Now, calm down, boys. No, calm down. I'm the new guy. I'm sorry, I just got here. I haven't checked in yet. I got lost. My escort ditched me. You hear him try to like kind of talk his way out of it, and just by his reactions and what he's saying, you can tell they're like patting him down, looking for weapons. What's this? Well, this just, I lost my hand in the war, and it's just what they replaced it with. They take his ID, they start reading it to him. Oh, Rick Berman, Mr. Gold's looking for you. And then you can tell they are now escorting him further out while he's kind of protesting. And you just hear him say,
Shit,
"Man,
guys.
there's a lot of you. Don't need 8 guys just for little old me, do you?"
Sounds like Rick's in trouble.
Then you hear, find the radio, that it's turned on. What's this? And you hear it transmit directly, say, "Whoever's on the other end of this line, answer me right now."
Oh shit, we found them. We found them. They're out on the and then I say the opposite cardinal direction of the spaceport to the one that we're on. They're at the south end of the spaceport. Everybody
Go ahead
come
and
quick.
roll a manipulation.
I'll assist with that. I guess
Right.
How will you assist?
I guess that's true, huh? Huh.
I don't know if manipulation really can be assisted if you can't say anything. Yeah, exactly.
I started to think about it after I said it.
Oh, so you only got the one? Damn.
Yeah, and a panic, so I
You
couldn't
hear
push it.
right before the radio goes silent, you hear this transmission.
Okay, time to move.
What do you do? Yeah.
Shit. We gotta get old Rick.
Is there an audio supposed to hear?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you heard him say they're about to start tracking the link. But you do know the radio like has to be left on for that.
So I'm gonna quickly click off the radio, turn it off.
Yeah, it's feeling more and more like we're at, like dropping orbital mine, status. For maximum chaos. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that.
Huh?
You know, I forgot to give Syria radiation. Okay, so right now you're in just a side room, back in the little storage room area. You still trying to find a staircase then?
Oh, I was gonna PR put and drop an orbital mine.
You're just gonna do it right from where you are now? Cause a nice diversion.
Yeah, I think so. I think like we gotta get old Rick back. Like I want to drop it and then run in there, grab old Rick, and while they're like, what the hell is going on?
So your first step would be doing a pilot roll to fly your ship. And then determining where you want to drop the mine.
Oh, well, if I have to actually pilot it, can I do that? Since I think you said it was like electronically locked down, or?
No, you got into it.
Oh,
remember?
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Already kind of the control back of it. When you start to fly it, they'll make a roll.
Oh, no,
against
that
your
was-
encryption.
not meant to be 20 dice. I was going to delete the 2 from my modifier, or the 0, I should say. So that was 2. There we go. But I will roll stress.
Put together.
What are the piloting stunts? Can I do it like quick enough that it can get like away, like fast enough that the people are still congregated around the ship for when I drop the mine directly on Mr. Gold's head?
You pull out your PR put. you're able to get in without a comtech, and then you take control, start flying. You can tell that somebody inside is trying to fight you on it in the system, but failing miserably. You come close to hitting your 3 encryption, and then, yeah, with those, so you can see piloting actual stunts are really lame. It's +1 to next piloting or showing off. So you want to use 1 for positioning. It gives you 2 more stunts. And you will be rolling every time you make a maneuver with the PR put. You have to roll piloting, basically. Right. Or Henry, if you want to go in to Jolene and click the orbital mines button, see what it rolls. I'm curious what it pulls from.
It says no crew have been assigned. Also realized that I might have been muted when I said I was just gonna stash the other 2 successes. If I could figure out how to close this damn box.
Okay, I assigned you as gunner. Try again.
Range modifier. That'd be short.
So it's up to you, really, how far up you want to go with it. It'll change your modifier, but it'll also change the railgun firing at you modifier, depending on where you end up. Then I think you were muted, so what did you want to do with the 2 extra stunts?
I was gonna say stash them, so that I have 6 piloting successes stashed now.
And then what range do you want to fly to?
How does it work with like what range I'm flying at compared to what will affect the rail gun?
It's like the normal medium, long, extreme
Okay.
modifiers.
I'll go to medium, I guess. And then is there any base modifier or stress modifier with the orbital mines? I'm just
So
gonna
as you rise, the railgun shoots at you. What's the best way I can do this? Thank you. Oh my god, annoying. Okay, 1 second. I have to. And assign a crew. Oh my god, this is so stupid. What? Oh, it even gives you a range modifier right there. That's interesting. Holy shit.
Wow.
I cannot believe I just rolled 5 successes.
I also rolled 5 successes on the orbital mines.
So the other thing I was actually forgot to say was if you wanted to use piloting stunts for like evasive maneuvers, because essentially the
Yes.
railgun was shooting at you as you were like lifting
Okay.
off, because it only has a short range. So as you move through its short range, it's like firing at you, and you had 2 extra piloting
2
successes.
successes, yeah.
Your first one was kind of like to take aim with the orbital mines. So we'll say it discounts 2 stunts, so meaning 4, 5, 6 damage to the ship. Do the ships have their own armor
Ship-
rating?
Yes, it has a 4 armor.
Oh, you got one. So 4, 5, 6 minus 1, so it does 5 damage to Jolene.
Oof.
Okay. How does that
Jolene.
work with hull? Because she only has 3 hull. Does she just blow the hell up?
Oh no.
Does
I
she
think
get
that's major component damage.
okay?
Is it major or minor? I forget what causes which. Gosh, where is the ship stuff? Here we go. Single attack inflicts 1 or more points of damage, but less than half the hull rating. It's minor. If it inflicts higher than half the hull rating, but less than the full rating, it's major. Single attack inflicts damage equal to or higher than the hull score. The ship is completely destroyed, and all crew and passengers are killed.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
So,
What if I used all 4 of my piloting stash successes on evasion?
evade. I'm trying to remember what even raises the hull rating when we did the upgrades. If something we did that, and I just forgot to change that.
It had
I think
like
it was the reinforced frame.
frame, yeah.
I think I told you you couldn't do that unless you were actually in a space dock. So if you use all of your piloting successes, which was 4, discounting. Then it would be 4 base damage. Her hull is only 3, which like doesn't even make sense. But yeah, hull of 3. So I personally don't love the like fully destroyed thing, but I think major hull damage and needing, a week of repair would probably
Yeah, it's
fully
whatever
destroyed.
whatever you want to do. I made
Wow.
a terrible decision in a panic, you know.
I just rolled so high on that thing. Holy crap.
Do I get the
Oh,
mine drop?
hold on though. I did just notice there's different sizes of railgun, and they wouldn't have had. Which one did I roll? Medium or heavy or light? Because it
Medium.
would have been a light railgun.
You rolled medium.
So a light is 1 less damage. 3, forgot it's still. The hull is just so small on Jolene. 3 hull is nothing.
Yeah, how does armor work? Is it just the
You
one
rolled the
success
4.
means
Mhm.
1 damage?
Reduces it, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, where is it? Yeah, even even with armor, it still does 4 damage. Damn. Even though it did 3 damage, just needed 1 success to take it out. So Jolene rises into the air like a phoenix, and Henry very triumphantly pushes a button, which releases an orbital mine, which flies directly onto Mr. Gold and his little posse. And at the exact time that it lands and clicks and explodes, Jolene also explodes and is shot out of the sky, crashes to the ground of the spaceport.
Oh,
Likely
fucking
directly on
hell.
top of them as well, right?
You
well,
hear a ton of commotion in the service bay. And the doors even open, and a few security officers like run past you, past the door you're in, and go into another one. You hear him saying, like, they're all just kind of figuring out where they're going, and a few of them are going to, they talk about getting into the ops. Another one says he's going up to the rail gun. 2 more heading toward the armory, deeper in. And it's just like a cacophony of action and chaos going around as everyone's trying to figure out what's going on. And you see the bay door like opening, and you can see out into the spaceport where all the ships are docked. There are other ships.
yeah, that was Henry's gonna be like, well, we can cry about Jolene later, but let's find another ship to steal. Get the hell
Yeah,
outta here.
we're commandeering somebody else's ship. Let's go. Pick your favorite, Henry,
Oh,
or pick
you
the
lose.
closest.
You'll lose everything in your locker, though.
That's not great.
Wow, what a turn of events.
Sorry, everybody.
We're gonna have to end the
is
session
Rick,
on that a little
is
early.
Rick around? Like that was part of why I did it, was to make all
Holy
of that commotion to get Rick back.
Well, as
He's
y'all
been
start,
more trouble than he's worth. God damn it, Rick.
wow.
I
Done.
didn't lose too much other than my other pistol.
I don't think I lost anything. I had everything on me, being a pack mule.
But I lost 3 candy bars that I brought.
No. And your dad is dead now.
Good
Ah.
riddance.
A terrible day for Jake.
I have a feeling Jake won't mind.
Thanks for killing
Damn.
my dad, Henry, although it sucks to be without Jolene. Things you never
You know
think
what,
you'd
man?
hear from a 14-year-old boy.
As much as I love Jolene, she's just a ship, and
And my dad's a dick.
your dad was hell of a dick, man.
If he
Just
was my
wild.
dad. I don't believe him. But anyway, we gotta be space pirates, so what we gonna steal? Come on. My new career.
Which kind of ship you think he would have flown? Because I mean, let's take one of that asshole's ships.
Yeah!
That's probably top of the
dude.
line. Which one's gold?
Yeah, is there one with gold rims on it? And yeah, can we get Rick back?
Wow. Man, for like an almost, I had like a few ideas of what would happen in Argos, where you may have gone to get off planet, and that was kind of crazy. What just happened? How that ended.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
one of the more significant fuck it's of my gaming life.
Wow. Okay, well, let's do experience. Jeez, I'm gonna have to
Gotta design a new ship for us.
get a design a whole new ship for y'all. You're gonna try to steal Mr. Gold's ship?
Yeah.
Makes it a little easier. Great
Man,
idea.
imagine it's top of the line and all super fancy.
Dude, right? That hey, you might be able to upgrade something real nice.
Real fast, top of the line, sleep pods.
Might just have to start
Cryopods.
killing a bunch of work gen employees to get to it is the thing. Biggie.
I'm sure they're worried about the stuff that just blew up.
All right. Not screen experience chart. Did you participate in the session?
Yep.
Did you risk or sacrifice something for your personal agenda?
Mm-mm.
I think so, because Rick is a non-company folk, and I guess Mr. Gold's not really a company man.
I mean, you did just sacrifice your ship because
Yeah.
of Rick. Like, save him. You actively pursue a course of action which supports or work towards your personal agenda.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
You actively defy your personal agenda.
No.
No.
You risk your life or your buddy,
No.
specifically your buddy. Do you
No.
support, protect, or save the life of another player?
Sam, I think, should get one, either that or an extraordinary action for thinking to sealing the door.
Well, yeah,
The
I
sewer
would count
door.
that as protecting everybody. You'll get two
Either
for
way,
that.
it's a point, or whatever you decide. But
Yeah, well, I think you'll get two. I think that one action gets you 2 points, basically.
Okay.
You challenge, stand up to, sabotage, or undermine your rival.
Don't have.
Not really.
I gotta get a new one.
Yeah, I gotta pick one who's like present, because mine have always been like, right now mine's Clara. It's like she's not here.
I changed mine to Mr. Gold at the beginning of the session, but I don't know if I did
No,
anything
he's-
to. Yeah, I
No,
got to choose a
probably
new one
good.
now. But I don't know
Yeah.
if I did anything to stand up to him.
Not in this
Yeah,
session.
maybe if you were the one who had done like the killing blow, probably give
Yeah.
it to you. But
No.
I don't know. This whole session was kind of standing up to him, like running from him, right?
undermine, challenge. I don't know.
I'm fine with that. It's okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's cool,
Close.
but whatever. It's fine. I mean, I'm not upset.
Did you get the killing blow on an alien creature? Well,
Yes.
the Joes count.
Oh, wait. Oh, they do.
Any enemy. I should change it to any enemy, really. It doesn't have to be an alien.
Did I do the Joe or the rat?
I did it, Joe.
Got the rat, and I think Henry got
I
the
got
other
a
Joe.
Yeah.
Okay,
got
I
it,
got.
Joe.
I remember killing something, but what was it? So it's the rat.
Did you make a panic roll today?
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Sure, everybody.
Jake might have been the only one that didn't.
I made one.
Oh, okay.
You made one early on, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did you overcome a dangerous event? Yes. Did you make a significant discovery or revelation? Huh.
Jolene doesn't have any plot armor.
This might be the first session ever where there was no actual like discovery or revelation made.
No,
It was
you're
pure
right.
escape.
Yeah, we were kind of just
Crazy.
running the whole time.
Yeah.
Sewer gators are real.
and they can
You perform
hurt
an
you.
extraordinary action or have a great idea.
That's where I get
mean,
the
I'll
other one
give-
for locking the doors.
Yeah, you'll get. That was a great idea to actually like break it permanently so they can't follow you. I'm gonna give one to Henry for sacrificing his ship as a diversion. That was pretty extraordinary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense of being extraordinary. It's pretty stupid, but you know.
There's something you said earlier that Jake did that would be worth a point. I don't know if it was in relation to this experience thing. It was a dice roll that I
I
did.
know. I'm trying to remember. What was it? No, there was something I thought was a really good idea. I can't remember what it was that you did.
I don't remember what you mentioned it for. I was hoping you would.
Something you did. God, I can't. I'll re-listen to the session. Go ahead and take the point. Like it's not gonna break anything. I do remember talking about that too. Great ideas I try to point out while we're playing, so this doesn't happen where we just forget after 4 hours.
But we did.
And we still did. Did
Yes,
you earn
sir.
any money or find a valuable or rare item?
Nope.
No.
I don't think so, huh? Anybody get anything? Items today?
Mm-mm. No.
Wow. That was a pretty cool escape mission that's still not quite over.
Yeah, it was just like every little thing that could go wrong was going wrong.
Yeah, it's kind of how I wanted it to be. Keep the pressure on you the whole time. Not expect your ship to explode at the end, though.
No, me
Really
neither.
thought-
But you know what?
I
now we
really
know
thought
the
you'd just back into
fragility.
Jolene and be about your merry way as usual.
I think
Wow.
I think our biggest mistake was probably taking too much time to just like start setting out and everything, and like there probably would have been fewer people there
Looking
or
for you.
around, yeah, if we had just like
Mhm.
immediately gone.
Yeah, we hung around at Rick's place a little too long, but we were all trying to recover our health.
I think most of us were at 1 after the last fight, so it was really
Yeah, I was.
difficult. Yeah.
And now everybody has a little bit of radiation. I really just kind of assumed you would push through that and try to fight your way through the water.
Yeah, part of me was like, yeah, maybe that's what we're supposed to do. But
Radiation is dangerous, though.
yeah.
And that was like a heavily irradiated area. Like it was going to be every 5 minutes you get a point of radiation.
That would have taken us 20 minutes to get. Well, I guess it would have taken longer. We'd have had to fight off some mutant gators.
Exactly. Yeah, you would have. The combat in there would have started adding up for sure on the radiation point side too.
I raised my survival by 1. So I used that.
Almost maxed out, huh?
Oh, I got
Yeah.
3.
4 right now.
I have a 3 now in survival.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same on survival.
Yeah,
Go up to 3.
put mine up to 2 as well.
That's all I
Okay.
can do.
And
Yep,
then I can do
same.
one more thing. I think I still had some from last time that I didn't spend.
Damn.
I'm gonna put another one into manipulation because I tried that and failed.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.